Hello everyone, it's Julie at Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today with another Take 5 challenge. That's the challenge set every Tuesday by Fiona, who is Miss Paintalot, over on her channel and on her Facebook group of the same name. And this week's challenge is to make a tag. The 5 things we must include, we can use anything else we want, but we must include these 5. Gesso, ink, a book page, washi sticker and bling. Right, I'll move that out of the way. So I've got some pre-made tags. I always have these, I make them myself, but I've always got a stash. I've got a selection of different sizes. That one's been inked already. That one's actually coffee stained. That's just cut and inked around the edge. And I make ones, I've got a little die that does that. The ones that look a bit like the luggage tags. I've got my book page, I've got my bling on a roll, I've got my washi stickers, I've got some butterfly ones and a few botanical ones that I've not used for absolutely ages, so thank you Fiona for getting me to use these. And what's the other thing? Ink, it's probably just going to be my inking of the edges, and gesso. This is my gesso. It is De La Rowney. Didn't buy it for brand, bought it for lid. I don't use gesso very often, and when I buy those big tubs you dip your paintbrush in, they go mouldy on me, because literally I don't use it often. I've had this one over a year and it's fine. You just flip the top and squeeze a bit out. So if you're going to buy some gesso for doing anything like this, think about how much you're going to use and how often. Right, what we're going to do first. Right, well, I've decided I want to use a piece of cardboard on the tag. This one, yes, is too big. It's also quite a thick, chunky piece. So I've gone ahead and found this piece that is quite thin. I'm hoping I can do that with it. I might not be able to. I'm not sure what size I'm going to use, hence I've got a selection of tags. So I'm going to start by ripping that along one of its seams. So I'm going to rip it there. I like the look of all the edges being ripped, so I'm going to rip that as well. I don't like how that's gone thin at the bottom, I really don't. So do you know what, I'm going to rip it off. That's looking a bit better. Right, I'm now going to... Oh! That's actually, the whole of it is peeled off. I wanted to just take bits off like this. So I'm going to have a go at another piece. Let's try one of the bigger ones. I might go back to that one. You never know. Just have a play. I'm guessing the other side of this won't peel off as easily. But I'm only guessing. I don't chuck these away either, because I think sometimes they look nice with a word on a project. So it's random, but not that random. That'd have to be the big tag if I had it that wide, wouldn't it? That's very wide. So you know what, I'm going to rip down. Right, which side? This side seems to be a little bit more difficult to peel off. This is what I want. I want some peeled off and some left on. I'm going to grab a pokey tool and just... I might have to resort to a craft knife. Yes, it's much harder to get this side off. I don't know why, but you tend to find that. One side peels off easy and the other doesn't. I'm going to resort to a blunt knife. I'll point it away from me. We don't want any accidents. So I've got one side comes off too easy, one side don't come off easy enough. Do you know what? Going back to the first piece, what am I like? I can always stick a bit on in the middle. Do you know I might do that? Right, I'm going to use this piece. I'm going to stop faffing and messing. This tag, I'm going to rip a bit more off. I want this to be about there on the tag. I like that. So I'm just going to come in with a bit of gesso and dry brush it onto this, just to get a little bit of texture, whatever we're calling that. Oh, that's a lot. I got more out than I wanted. So do you know what? I'm gonna practice on this big one, ready for a different project. We're just being very imprecise with it. There we go. That's a big one done. Not using it today, so I'm going to put it on my windowsill to dry. Oh, it fell off. Stop being a pain. Right, so I've now got a bit less gesso on my brush. I'm just going to dry brush a bit of it onto here. I've not got my messy mat out. I'm not being that messy, am I? I'm going to go that way with a little bit. Get some on edges. I don't want to put too much on because I want it to dry pretty quick so I can use this one today. There we go. I'm going to wrap my brush in a wet baby wipe. Come here, baby wipes. Then I won't ruin my brush. That's a little tip from Timothy Holtz. There. Right. So we've got this bit. Now let's decide what we're going to put on it. I've got quite a few things out other than what was on the brief. So while that dries, I've decided I'm definitely going to use this tag. So I'm going to come in and ink around the edge. I'm going to use Vintage Photo today in my regular distress ink. So, yeah, I think I probably stained this with Vintage Photo, looking how the colour is. Just got a couple of blobs right on back. I'll do back at tag. And then I'm going to decide what I'm going to layer up this tag with. So, book page is part of the brief, isn't it? So, what's that? That's music paper. That's book page. Do you know what? I'm going to change my book page. I want that's it. I want one with a more aged look. So, there we go. I've just swapped my book page out. Right. I've got two pages there, yeah. I don't mind. I find it easy to tear too. Again, that's one of them things I say a lot. I'm going to tear across there. I don't want any white on. I've got this thing against white edges at book page. No idea why. And I'm just going to tear more roughly down the middle. I think I want that piece. Those others will all get chucked in my collage box. I can't get them apart now. Here we go. Ooh, get rid of that white edge. Can't be having that. So that's going to go somewhere there. I'm going to use a piece of music paper as well. And I might want a bit of doily. Or I might want a bit of this. I like the look of that. I've done this with my own punch. I've got a punch that gives you that edge. Yeah, I think I like the look of that sticking out there. I like those as they are. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those on. I'll put a little bit of ink around the edge. Let's have a dip in the ink. You can pick it up, woman. I like the look of it ink sometimes, other times I don't when I'm collaging. Today I like the look. I think it's because I'm doing it onto that stain tag. But I'm loving these challenges of Fiona's. I'm the type of person I can get overwhelmed with choice. I think, what shall I do? What can I do? And I think of all these things and I end up making nothing. So when Fiona's telling me what things I've got to include, I find it easier. So I prepare by getting out what is on the list and perhaps another 5 or 6 different things. So we had that underneath, didn't we? So I'm going to grab my glue stick. Where are your glue stick? There you are. Grab my gluey book. Oh, what have I done with my gluey book? I've been using it today to stab. Can't find it. So I'm just going to grab a piece of random book page. That'll do. We're not doing a lot of gluing with this. It'll be on. I've got a pile of stuff on my desk from other projects. It'll be in the middle of them. So that, I like that there. I then want that. Did I have that there? That went at that side, didn't it? Oh, I've actually turned this completely around. Yeah, I've inked the wrong side of it. But you know what? I'm going to stay with it. Put it on that way. Turn that inside out. Yeah, I've been going a bit mad on unfinished projects this weekend. I found some things I don't even remember making. How bad is that? I'm a bit flighty jumping from one project to another. If I get stuck on something, if I go blank, I've got a couple of drawers where I pop unfinished projects. And they just get stuck in there for another time. Then every now and again, when I don't know what to make, I'll get them out. And I've got too many out this weekend. So this is our tag base. We've got our book page, we've got our music paper, we've got a little bit of lined paper with an interesting edge. So that's that. I'll put that back for using another day. This gessoed piece should be dry now, so that we're hardly going to see music paper, but hey ho, that's going to go on there. Yep, and onto this I'm going to put a little bit more paper. This I think is where I'm going to use my bit of doily. Yes, so I'm going to use this to ink my doily up. I like to use my brush for inking doilies. Let's see what colour I've got on it. I need a bit more ink. I'm going to ink the edge of the doily up and then I'll tear some off. I should have thought on to have some blank journal papers ready for inking doilies, because you get that lovely pattern. But I never do. I should have a mass doily inking session. It's weird going back to vintage photo after I've been so used to using that walnut stain. It seems very pale. And I know it's not. Bit of fluff there. Right, that'll do. So I'm going to tear a bit of doily off. And I want a bit of doily on here. Just layering random things up really. I like that. I don't like that bit hanging off bottom. I'm not going to stick this on until I've layered it all up. I'm just placing it on to see what it looks like. Now, do we want a botanical sticker or a butterfly? Let's have a look what botanicals I've got in here. I don't have many of the botanical ones left. Oh, a mushroom. Didn't know I had that. Oh, could we put a mushroom? Oh, we might totally move away from butterflies and botanicals to mushrooms, because I quite like that on there. Let's have a look, see. Oh, I like that. That would go nice with the butterfly on as well, wouldn't it? That's pretty, that one. I'm not liking that one so much. I was wanting to do a pinkish theme. Oh, that's nice, a poppy. I keep saying, oh, these are nice, and then just not using them. So I think I might use a botanical and a butterfly. Oh, that one's been broken. Right, yeah, I'm liking this yellow, but then I wanted to do pink. Oh, if I use this and a butterfly, let's have a look, see what butterflies we've got. There's a lot of those butterflies, you know, the ones where you only see one wing, and I never use them so much. So I'm thinking if you use a botanical and they're not one-winged butterflies, but that's what I like to call them. Those, you know what I mean, where you just see the side. But that one didn't go. Oh, I like that, but it don't go. I love the green ones. We could put the butterfly up there. No, we couldn't. I don't want to. That's a pretty one. But I don't think the colours go with this. A lot of them are upside down. Oh, we've got two butterflies stuck together. I don't know now. Do you know what? I want to use that mushroom. I really do want to use mushroom. So this tag is completely and utterly different to what we're going to do. So, bye-bye. Could we have that one as well? I don't know. I really don't know. We've got more mushrooms. Oh, decisions. It's awful making decisions. I don't like that mushroom. It's like rainbow mushroom, isn't it? I don't think I'll ever use that. I don't know why I don't just throw it away. Bit of a strange colour, some of these mushrooms. No, sorry. I'm going to use the mushroom. Probably then end up getting different bling, because I don't know whether silver bling will go nice with that. So you're away. Your butterflies are going away. And I've ended up completely changing my mind and using a mushroom. Like you do. Go on, you know you want to go in packet. You do. If I don't put it in packet now, they're just going to get buried in a pile on my desk. Never to be seen again. Never to flutter anywhere. So there we go. We've got our mushroom. So I've got just a random handful of lace and bits. I was going to use a piece of this, but that so does not go with that mushroom, does it? Oh, I've got a bit of this. The spider web ribbon. I'm going to use a bit of this. So we've got that. We've got a bit of doily. We've got the mushroom. Now that I'm quite liking. I just don't know how that washi sticker is going to stick to the spider web. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the mushroom onto another bit of music paper. Like so. You'll see the music paper through. And then I'll tear around it. Right. I might end up pausing video for 3 days here while I get back off. Oh wow, I've done it first time. That never happens. I might want it on that side. No, use music paper. Go back to plan A, woman. Plan A. You've already changed your mind once. So that's my mushrooms on there. Give them a good press. In fact, I'll come in and give them a little bit of a burnish. Makes those edges disappear into whatever you've stuck them to. Wowzer. How on earth am I going to rip round that without ripping into mushroom? I'm going to have a good try. Let's have a look, see. I need more of that off. There's too much of it. I need that off. Yes, I like it like that. So I'm going to come in and give that a smidgen of ink. I'm going to give I've inked that. You don't need to ink that, woman. You've done it. Stop faffing. This needs a bit of ink though, around the edges. Oh yeah. And I might come in and just ink across some of the white, just like that. There we go. Not all of it, just a bit. So that's going to go there. Was it that way or that way? I don't know. Why would I know something like that? I've got that there. We're going to have that there. And the mushroom there. Me like it. Right, bling time. I don't want to put silver bling on now. So I need to grab some different bling. I'm just going to pause 2 seconds while I change my bling. And I'm back. Right, I've got some bling. It's not really a blingy project now, what I've ended up doing. I've got some, I don't like them. I've got some pearly ones out. I don't like them. I've got some really pale green ones and yellow and gold. I don't like them. Now I've got these. It is bling. It's black. It's a bit shiny. It's still bling, isn't it? I'm going to use some of these. I'm going to make like a little book plate thingy at bottom, I think. And use those as the little, look like little brads that are holding it on. Before I do that, I'm going to glue this bit down. So, what glue shall we use? What shall we use? Ooh, I can't decide. I think I'm going to use my Cosmic Shimmer, which is at this moment in time buried, here it is, under this pile of stuff, with no pin in it as per usual. So I'm going to put some on the back of this spider web. I know it's going to come through, but it's going to be mainly covered and it will dry clear. Right, so that's that. On there, I'm going to use a baby wipe to press that down, methinks. Okay, I'll just shuffle around the table looking for one. Have I got one? Have I got one? Why would I have one? I've got my old sock. Got my old sock that didn't quite make it to be a snowman's hat. That. Now we're going to put that on. So I'm going to keep holding that down. No, I'm not. It don't want to stay, does it? It's got like a bit of a curve to it, that spider web ribbon. I might have to see if I can get the last dregs out of a bottle of 3-in-1. Like I said, I did practice on fabric with my collal. Not really good. So I can't use that. Pop you there. Pop you there. Bring in the old sock. It were a new sock, not an old one. It's old because it's been hanging about. That's starting to hold it down a bit better now, isn't it? Excuse me. Then we're going to pop that on top. So I'm just going to put something heavy on there. Well, it's not very heavy. It's my little box of words while I put some glue on the back of here. I think I'm going to do this one with collal. You can mix glues, can't you? Of course you can. There's no law against mixing glues. Right, grab my collal. I did put my pin in this one. So hopefully this will soak through the spider web and I'll get a bond between the paper and the cardboard underneath. Pin back in. So, oh, it seems to want to stay down this time. I keep forgetting that's not on tag yet. So there we go. Got to have music paper bit horizontal. I just have to. Now that hopefully will stick. Excuse me. I'm going to come in and use this pot of paint. I don't have a drink. Oh, I should have got my kids on jobs here. Don't have a drink, don't have anything to pop in my mouth. Oh, here we go. There you go. I've got a little... this is nice. Butterscotch sweet. Sugar-free ones. Don't eat too many. Right. I'm going to make a little plate with a word on. So I'm going to have a look through my little tub of words and see if we've got anything appropriate to go with a mushroom. I'm just going to take them all out instead of fapping for ages. Notes, we don't want notes. Love, no, don't want love. Be you, don't be a mushroom, be you. Seeds, no. Journal, nope. Authentic, I don't want those blurry ones. Fauna, it's not fauna, is it? And it's not really flora. What's that one say? Live the life you've imagined. I can't see that with a mushroom. If there's nothing suitable, I might have to stamp something. I've got my stamps out on my desk. What does that say? Awakening nature. That's a possibility. Because they grow overnight, don't they, mushrooms? Oh, they pop up in the morning. Believe, that's always a good one. Fantastical. Mushrooms are a bit fantastical. I think it's amazing how quick they grow. What else we got? 3 years later. Together. Well, there is 2 mushrooms, but no. Explore. Dream. That's my favourite sign. There is no plan. Therefore, the plan cannot go wrong. That's what I typed up on my typewriter. I've never found the appropriate place to put it, though. So, I think it's going to be fantastical or intriguing. I think those are little ones from Kelly's Crafts by Kelly. Yeah. Stop looking now. What's that? Oh, mysterious. I do think they are mysterious. They're not wonderfully exotic. Captivating gems, I suppose. Right, we've narrowed it down to believe, fantastical, mysterious and intriguing. I'm going to go for intriguing because I do think mushrooms are intriguing. I really do. How they pop up overnight. Right, that should be dry now. I like that intriguing. What am I going to put them on? I think I might just come in and use another piece of cardboard, you know. I think I might like that. I might use a piece that runs opposite way. Like that, yes. Pop that there. Pop the word on. I don't know now. And have a black one either side. No, I don't like it. It needs to be on something else. What have we got out? Oh, I think I'm going to use a piece of the brown paper that we ripped off. Yeah, and I'm going to use it back to front so you can see that side. And rather than rip it, I think I'm going to cut it. I'll rip down the side. And I might put a little bit more of this spider web ribbon on. Yeah, that's going to be it. I'll just cut that a bit wonky. I'm going to ink this up. So that's going to go on there. That on there. I'll ink the word up. It always looks better when you've inked it. I've not made this piece of paper long enough, have I? So let's get a different piece. You silly woman. You silly woman, you. It needs to be a little bit longer to allow me to put my little bling things on either side. Tell you what I'm going to do before I rip it to its intended length. I'm going to stick my little gems on, I think. Or at least I'll space it out. So we want room for a gem there, room for a gem there. I'm going to rip it there. That's better. Yeah, I like that now. There. Yes. Right, let's come in and glue this whole thing down to the tag. Bring the collal back in. Nice generous amount on, because it does soak into this kind of cardboard. I'm not putting my pin back in because I'm going to use it again in a minute. I'm going to pop that one there. Yep, me likes. I'm going to put some collal on here, then glue it to the spider web. And then I'll put some more on the back of the spider web behind the brown paper. Just put it straight onto my finger now. Ew, ew, bring the sock back in. So I'll now put some more behind where the spider web ribbon is. I'll pop that onto my tag. There we go. That's straight enough, isn't it? Do you know what? I think I might make this a little bit less straight. I think it will look better if it's not so perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I like that better. And this one I'm going to stick on with my Cosmic Shimmer. It's just paper to paper. Oh, come on. You want to come out. Let's stab it with the pin that came out of the... Oh, look at that. Don't know me on strength. I've bent the pin. I think that just shows how gunked up the end is, because I've not been keeping my pin in. Might have to use the collal if this won't come out. Oh, it's coming out very slowly. Here we go. So we've got that there. And these gems come on like a plastic, yeah, sticky back. It don't work too brilliantly. So I'm pulling the gems off the sticky plastic, and I'm going to use my own glue. I'll grab my gem pick. I quite like that. And again, I'm going to use this collal. Blob a little bit each side. The residual glue on the back is stopping me picking it up. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, I've done it. And there we go. So that now just looks like I'm just pressing the whole thing down a bit. Using my pick. Ooh. A little bit seeped out, but it will dry clear. So that just looks like a little book plate, doesn't it, holding the word on. I hope that fulfills the bling criteria, Fiona. I'm sorry if I've stretched it a little bit there, but it is slightly blingy. Pop the gem pick away. Now we've just got to decide what we're going to put at the top. I think this one's asking for lace. I think this wants a bit of lace on top. And it might want a black eyelet. Yes. Oh, yes. That's what it wants. A bit of lace. Is this one going to be wide enough? And a black eyelet. I think we need a wider piece of lace. I'm just going to grab one. I think this is a bit wider, isn't it? Yeah, that one's going to be perfect. Just going to cut a random piece off. Stay at my desk now. Been burgled again. Been burgled. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that on with a black eyelet. That'll be lovely. Where are my eyelets? There they are. Is that a black one? No, it isn't. Excuse me. I'm not pausing because I can see them. I can reach them. There we go. Black eyelets, and I'll grab my setter. There we go. So I shall pop my hole in quite randomly. Grab me a black eyelet. There we go. I shouldn't have done the hole until I'd stuck the lace on, should I? No, I shouldn't. Hopefully I'll get it in the same place. Because I'm going to use a little bit of glue. Because I don't want the lace moving when I put the eyelet in. Am I on camera? Yeah. So that's going to go there. I've got way too much lace. I think that's how much I need. I'll put a little bit of glue around the hole on the back and then I'll cut it off. I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Oh, bless me. Oh, very squeaky sneeze that way, wasn't it? Bless me indeed. Yeah, like that. I'm just going to trim this bit of lace down on back. Right, I've got to punch a hole in the same place. This won't be easy, but I can do it. I can do it. Of course I can. It's about there. It really is. There we go. Just going to snip the bits of lace off that haven't come away. Yep. Pop that little black eyelet in. That just finishes it off, that, doesn't it? And yes, I've got the setter the right way around. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that one. So I spent 3 days deciding on which sticker to use and which word. It's not took that long. So there we have it. Let's check if we've used everything. Gesso, check. Ink, check. Book page, check. Washi sticker, check. Bling, I'm calling that bling, so yeah, check. We've used it all. So thank you very much for watching. If you want to take part in the challenge, you can make one. You can post it on Miss Paintalot's Junk Journal group. It's a lovely friendly group. Yeah, a lovely friendly group. And I'm sure Fiona would love to see you over there.
I see individuals, not labels.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for that. Yeah. So on that final word from the lady, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.